The one thing that's predictable in the world of Alzheimer's and dementia is that unpredictable things will happen. Someone who was once an expert at navigating his way across the city will walk out the front door one day, get lost, and not be able to find his way home. Someone whose mind was always sharp and quick will start repeating sentences and phrases, lost in a maze of broken thoughts. Others become combative, refusing to bathe or take medication. Some will spiral into hallucinations. In this disease, there are sad but inevitable boundary lines. When to take the car keys away, when to bring in an outside caregiver, when to make the difficult decision about whether or not to even keep the person at home. None of us are prepared or trained for these situations. We find ourselves in an upside-down world with no methods or tools to grab onto. The hope is that by seeing these situations played out fictionally, you will have methods and tools to grab onto when these things happen to you. Alzheimer's and dementia is a moment-by-moment challenge. The goal of these videos is to make some of those moments a little bit easier.
My mother's been waking up in the middle of the night and seeing things in her room that aren't actually there. We're both exhausted during the day because we're not getting enough sleep at night. Good night, Mom.
Honey, help me.
What's wrong, Mom?
There's an evil man in the room.
Mom, please. There's nobody here. No one's here. Go back to bed. Come on. Look, there's nobody here. All right? Go back to bed. You've got a big day tomorrow. Come on. Good night, Mom.
A person with dementia may experience hallucinations when the disease affects the regions of the brain that are responsible for interpreting sights and sounds. Hallucinations commonly involve seeing or hearing things that aren't there. They can transform ordinary, everyday experiences into frightening episodes. A good approach to reducing hallucinations is to identify and eliminate the objects or things that trigger them.
Honey, help me.
What's wrong, Mom?
There's an evil man in the room.
Oh, really? Let me take care of it. It's okay. Oh, I see. Okay, come on. Come on, I'll take care of it. Now you stay out here. Now he's gone, okay? I'll sit with you until you go to sleep, okay?
Okay.
You know, Mom, I think we should keep your coat rack outside so you have a place to keep your jackets when you come in.
Oh, okay, dear.
Okay? Okay. Good night.
Remember, patients experiencing hallucinations are having a difficult time interpreting their surroundings. Remain calm, reassuring, and try to identify what may be triggering the hallucinations. If hallucinations persist after trying to eliminate them, be sure to discuss this with their doctor. Here are a few tips on how to reduce hallucinations. Look around and try to see things through her eyes. What might cause her to misinterpret what she sees? Identify potential triggers such as open curtains, shadows, mirrors, or televisions left on. In the bedroom, use a nightlight to create a more peaceful sleeping environment. Always remember to remain calm and reassuring. Do not yell or scold her. Help her back into bed and reassure her that she is safe.
My mother used to shower every day. Now, if I don't remind her, she refuses to bathe at all. If I try to help her, encourage her to take a bath, she argues with me and gets upset, says she's afraid of the water. What can I do? Mom, it's 8 a.m. Time for your shower.
Oh, I don't need it. I don't want one.
Mom, come on, please. We've gone over this over and over.
leave me
It's been
alone.
a
Don't
week.
touch me.
Come on. It's been a week since your last one. You need one. Please, get undressed.
A person with dementia will often refuse, withdraw, or fight during a bath or shower. When you're helping someone to bathe, it's important to be sensitive and tactful and to respect their dignity. Remember, washing is a personal and private activity. Bathing can be scary for patients as dementia progresses.
Okay, Mom, it's noon. It's time for your spa treatment.
Oh, I don't really want to go.
But you love the spa. Makes you feel like a queen. Yeah, and after that, we'll go to your favorite restaurant for lunch.
Well, okay, I guess.
All right, good. Let's go. So first, let's start by unbuttoning your shirt. I'm gonna do the top button, and then can you help?
Okay.
Okay. Good job, Mom. Okay, Mom, I'm gonna put a little water on your toes. No, test it. See if it's okay. How's that feel?
It's warm.
Good. Now let's wash down there. Can you do that by yourself?
Yes.
Great. There you go. Okay, we're almost finished. I'm gonna turn the water pressure on low and fill up this cup with some water. I'm gonna stand up. You just sit right here. Okay? Just lean your head back and pour a little bit of water on you. And we're gonna gently massage your hair with your favorite gardenia scented shampoo. How does that feel?
Yeah.
Reassure your loved one that even though bathing is a very personal activity, you're happy to help. Ask how she feels and how she would prefer to do things. Here are some additional tips on how to help your loved one bathe. Be flexible on the time. If your loved one doesn't like to bathe in the morning, try a different time of day. If the word shower or bath causes anxiety, use a different term like spa or get clean. Make the bathroom inviting by using flameless candles, aromatherapy, or soothing music. It's important that your loved one feels safe. Install handrails and use a shower chair. Limit bathing to twice a week and give sponge baths in between. Let her know what you're about to do, one step at a time, and have her help as much as possible. Use a towel to drape over her to provide more privacy. If you don't have one available, consider installing a handheld shower head. Being able to aim the water can be helpful and less stressful.
Grandma hates taking her medicine, even after I tell her what it's for. She asks 10 different times why she's taking it. What should I do? Time to take your medicine, Grandma.
I don't need to take medicine. Who said I have to take that medicine? For what?
What are you talking about, Grandma? You have high blood pressure and diabetes. Dr. Brown said if you don't take your medicine, you're going to get sick.
I don't need pills.
Why do we have to do this every day? Just take your pills. I give up.
Refusal to take medication is a common manifestation of dementia. It can be very frustrating for the family, particularly as this has to be done every day. Stay calm and be patient, keeping in mind that these medications help your loved one stay healthy.
Time to take your medicine, Grandma.
I don't need to take medicine. Who said I have to take medicine? For what?
Remember, Dr. Brown said you have to take medicine for your blood pressure and your diabetes. He even wrote a note. My patient, Aura Jackson, that's you, needs to take her blood pressure and diabetes medicine every day. So let's take your medicine for Dr. Brown.
Okay, I'll take it today, but maybe not tomorrow. Only because Dr. Brown said it's a good idea.
Okay. Oh, I have an idea. Let's take the dogs outside for a walk. It's a beautiful day.
Do not allow your annoyance or frustration to become part of the problem. Your loved one may pick up on your emotions and become annoyed with herself or you. Here are a few tips on how to improve the situation. Pick a doctor or an individual that she wants to please and tell her that this person advises her to take these medications. If swallowing pills is the issue, check with your pharmacy to see if the medications are available in liquid form. If not, consider crushing pills into applesauce or pudding to make them more palatable. Give pills one at a time with water. Sit next to your loved one when you try to offer them medications instead of over her. If she continues to refuse, allow her to calm down for several minutes, then try again. Remember to be patient, as this process may take several attempts. In regards to specific medications, prioritize the most important medications to be taken first.
My father used to be so active, and now he just sits in his chair for long periods of time, tapping his hands. It's so annoying.
Dad, that tapping, it's irritating. Please stop. Dad, cut it out. Just watch TV quietly, please.
Repetitive behaviors occur in some people with dementia. They may do this because they are not able to remember recent events or actions. They might also fixate and repeat words or gestures to soothe themselves. A repetitive behavior could also be considered as an attempt to communicate an unmet need, anxiety, unspent energy, or physical discomfort. As with problematic behaviors, try to identify the underlying causes to effectively reduce and manage its occurrence.
Dad, you've been sitting here all day. Let's get you up and go grab a snack. Dad, come keep me company while I work. Have a seat. Here are your stacks of magazines for you to work on. And I will put on some music while we work.
Okay.
Once you've identified the underlying causes of a repetitive behavior, you can begin to manage its occurrence. Remember that not all repetitive behaviors are bad, especially if they're not a source of disruption or puts your loved one at risk. Here are some tips on how to manage repetitive behaviors. Search for what might be causing the behavior. Are his basic needs being met? Ensure that your loved one is not hungry, thirsty, in pain, or needs to use the restroom. The repetitive behavior may be an attempt to communicate his needs or feelings. Do not take aggressive steps to stop the behavior, especially if it's harmless. Do your best to ignore it, but be certain to only ignore the behavior, not your loved one. Place a gentle hand on your loved one's shoulder, arm, or hand to redirect his focus to you and away from the behavior. Provide reassurance and try to include your loved one more in your daily routine. He may simply want to feel engaged and included.